Hey guys, so I'm Ed Keeler, and apparently I'm going to be giving you advice on university and that kind of thing. So I'm in my fourth year, just finishing a sport and exercise science course at Stirling University in Scotland. For those of you who don't know where that is, which was me 5 years ago. But yeah, just about to move into a sabbatical officer role as sports president at Stirling University. So Uh, advice about the whole application process. What was useful? The people around me. Everyone around me gave me a lot of good advice, but just a lot of advice for me to mull over. Talk to your teachers, talk to your friends, talk to your parents. They probably have a lot of insight. Teachers have seen a lot of people go through the school. Your parents may have been to university, may not have, but yeah, just talk to people. That's the best way to get advice and helpful. Um, what wasn't useful? A lot of useless opinion articles on the internet, to be honest. There's so many out there. There's so many that just will tell you that they know what's best for you and everything like that. Don't listen to them. They're not right. How could somebody who doesn't know you possibly help you choose the right degree, course, or right university for you? Um, it's such a personal thing. It's personal preference essentially. So don't listen to all of those. Don't let them kind of influence your decision too much. Listen to the people that know you. Um, so I chose sport and exercise science because I love sport and science, basically. But it is really important to make sure that you do know what you're getting into. So look into the course. So I looked into the course and I was like, yeah, you know what, actually, the biology of sport is interesting to me. Whereas for other people, I know people that didn't look into the course so much and were just like, yeah, I prefer the sport than the science. And there's other degrees which would give you a good insight into those things. But sport science isn't purely sport based. Usually it's your final years that make it very sport applied. Um, but yeah, I would say do that. What appealed to me about the university? I chose this university because so originally I was looking at universities that were good at American football because I really wanted to play the sport at a high level, and university is a good way to get into that in the UK. So yeah, I just looked around, and then I came to an open day, and that was the key moment for me. I could not have moved this far away from home without having been to the open day. So for me, I came to the open day. The sun was shining, which is very rare in Scotland, but they seems to always be on open days though. But yeah, the sun's shining. Just came to the campus. It's beautiful, scenic campus. For those of you who probably haven't seen it, which is most of you, can recommend googling it. Yeah, just arrived. The environment on campus was beautiful. All the people were so helpful, really welcoming. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Just got this there's a kind of vibe that I was like, yeah, you know what, I could see myself here, and I could see myself fitting in, and I think that was the kind of campus based uni was good for me, which is a big thing. Look into campus versus city unis. There's a big difference in kind of environment, how big or small a university you want. Look into all those things and have a think about it. Um, but yeah, that's why I loved Stirling when I first came up here. I remember being sat on the train thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I going all the way to Scotland to look at a university? There's probably about 100 between me and this. Um, One piece of advice for students going into year 13: write your personal statement 100%. I cannot tell you to do this enough. So when I was in your position in year 12, I was dead set on not going to university. I just really was like, it's not me, it's not for me. I've hated education so far. It's been so difficult. I don't want to do this. Um, Mrs. Smith in LD used to tell me to write my personal statement on a near daily basis. I didn't listen to her. I should have. So there's that. But yeah, so eventually in October of year 13, I decided, you know what? I'm going to go to university. went in the next day, and yeah, then I had to write a personal statement under a lot of stress. So just write your personal statement. Just do it. It's not worth all the effort if you change your mind. And also, you never know when you're going to want to apply. You might take 2 years out, say this isn't for me. I want to go to university. I found something I care about. You've then got a personal statement. There's no negatives to doing it because you're probably going to have to put away this time anyway. Advice for freshers. Wow, that's big. Um, it's difficult. I would say big ones, just do whatever you want to do and understand that at university and within life, the people that are worthwhile having around you don't don't care about who you are. So don't try and pretend to be someone you're not. Don't you know? Don't lie about yourself. Don't try and make yourself seem cooler. Just be yourself, and trust me, that'll be more than enough for the right people, and you'll have a great time with those people. I guarantee you. And yeah, a less popular probably piece of advice. Not sure if this is the type of advice that Newhall were looking for, but um, if you're in a relationship at the moment in year 13, and you do want to carry that into university, then good on you, give it a shot, but don't let it hold you back. Don't sit in your room every day because your girlfriend or boyfriend doesn't like that you go out a lot or whatever. Don't don't let them affect your time at university. If you're in a healthy relationship, you should support each other and encourage each other to go out and do all these great, wonderful things that exist at university. That's a big one for me. I learned that lesson the hard way. I wasted a year and a half, but don't make that same mistake. Equally, if you want to do it, enjoy it. Just make the best of it. And if it doesn't work, it is what it is. Um, yeah, also, another good one for freshers, don't just skip all the introductory lectures. They're useful, trust me. Signing up for societies, cannot recommend this enough. Societies generally fall into two categories, which is sports and kind of clubs and socks. So clubs and socks, well, I can speak for Sterling really. Clubs and socks is like politics society or economic society or Quidditch society or I don't know. There's a million and one. I was part of Air 3 Radio, which is the student radio on campus. That gave me awesome experience. I got to present a radio show. Yeah, student radio is amazing. Get involved. But yeah, get involved with clubs and societies because if you join a sports team, they'll probably be some of your best friends at your time at university. If you join a club or society, again, probably going to be some of your best friends at the university. University is really what you make of it, and that's the most important thing. Just put in so much, work hard on your academics, do all the other stuff you want to do. It's a time for self-development, so develop yourself. Can't recommend that enough. Cannot recommend that enough. Accommodation. It's just one word here, so I'm going to take a guess on what to talk about. One, don't drink someone else's milk. It's a common problem. But on a serious note, with accommodation, it's so important. If there's a problem, get it sorted, get in contact with letting agents, get in contact with your accommodation liaison, whoever it is. Also, don't feel stupid for not knowing stuff about accommodation. Like, going from where I came from, I came to uni, did not know what to look for if I was looking for a private flat in my second year. Like, I had no idea. Talk to your parents, talk to the people around you. They might have an idea. Yeah, don't feel stupid for not knowing stuff in general. You're going to learn a lot of things over the next few months if you're going to university. One of which is how to cook pasta. But yeah, overall, like I said, you get as much as you give to university, and right now I'm in a really cool position where I've really enjoyed my university career. I feel got the most from it. I wouldn't change anything, but a lot of people that I know, their biggest regret was like not joining a club or society they wanted, not joining, an event that they wanted to do, and not being themselves. can't recommend it enough. But yeah, so overall, you get what you put into it, and just put a load in, and you can get a lot from it. So for me, now I'm at the point where, as of June 1st, I'm an elected official. I'm going to get some incredible experience from it. But yeah, cannot recommend enough. If there's any questions, I don't know how you'd get in contact with me. But yeah, best of luck to everybody who's doing whatever you're doing. And if you decide university isn't for you, don't worry. I know loads of people that haven't gone to university and are doing just fine. But just make the right decision for yourself.